Okay, hello everyone. So today we'll discuss more about data validation. So the data validation it's more controlling what the user is inputting in the Excel to prevent unnecessary data. So if you wanted to just the a certain cell, you want it to be like all letters, then it will be all letters. And if you wanted like a certain numbers, it's all numbers. Okay, so if you want it to be all decimal, then it will be all decimal. Okay, so to access data validation, let's go to data and then data validation. Okay, so we have here settings, input message, and error alert. Okay, so we first have discussed on settings. Okay, so let's try whole number. Whole number, this is more of a 1, 2, 3, there's no decimal on it. And you can also put some minimum. Let's say you have a you are requiring a user to put its age, and it requires an 18 and above, so you just have to put some 18 to, let's say, 65. Okay. Mm. Yeah, so you can also put here, let's say, age. Okay, so just have to highlight this, all of this. To highlight this one, age. Okay, this is the age. Let's say, mhm, let's go to data and then data validation. So these are the settings. Whole number, 18 to 65. Okay, so if we try to look in here, if we put 1 there, there's an error message to try cancel. We try. So if I put 18, it's good because it's in the argument. Okay, look at this, 18 to 65. Okay, so let's the next one is decimal. So we also have to put a minimum and then a maximum. So let's say the weight of of an individual. Okay, so maximum weight will be at least in kilos. Let's have 25 to 150 kilos. I mean, let's highlight first this one. Let's say weight. Okay, data validation, and then put here decimal 25.0 to 50.0. Ay, no, 150, 150.0. Okay, so here, if we put here 12, it will require us to change. And if you put here 25, put here 25, it's okay. And then put someone there, it's okay. By the way, on decimal you can the for example is a 25. It's a whole number actually, but the when you put a decimal on that, it can be read as like that, 55.0, so it's okay. And if you put here 48.5 and 6, or you can put some 48 here, it's okay in decimal. Whereas on the whole number you can put an 18.5. It will not be accepted. Okay. So what's the next? For the next one, list. So let's say civil status. Okay, so I have to highlight first this one, and then click data validation. Okay, so list, and then ignore blank if you wanted just uh, if you want if it's okay with you that it's blank, and you can untick this one if you wanted the user to input. If the column is very important to be filled, then you should untick this one. If it's okay, if it's just if it can be left blank, then you can tick that one. Okay, so list. Okay, source. You can have it here single and then separated by comma. Single married. Okay, so let's try it. There, you can have that one. You can also try here, putting that in here. It's a long list. You can use that one like this. Okay, data validation here, there. Okay, so you can change this one here and use this one instead. Okay, it's still the same. Okay, there. The next one will be what's the text length. Okay, okay, so let's say uh, initials, and then you are a user, and if you wanted the user of this Excel that you wanted to give to just put some two letters in here, initials. Okay, so highlight again, data validation, text length, then minimum 1 to 2. That's it. Let's try to check this one. Okay, let's say it's okay. So more than if it's 1, it's okay. Mm, so this one E, it's okay. So on EF, it's okay. EFG, no, it's not. Okay, so you have there your control. So I think that's the last one. So if you wanted to put some additional message, you can edit this one. So let's say we have in here you can choose to have this one uh, initials only 2 letters. Okay, so there it will appear once the user click on that. And also here, server status, you can choose this one, then you can status, then please choose the drop down list. Okay. So every time the user click this one, and it has a message, and then error alert, you can also edit this one. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, data validation again, you have the input message, and then you can choose stop. Warning is just warning, it has to be stopped. Okay, so if you choose warning, it just warns the users, but it doesn't stop the inputting wrong inputs. Okay, and in information, it also allows the user to just input the undesirable inputs, so it must be stopped. I don't recommend using this one and this one. You just have to use the stop. Okay, so let's say you wanted to, let's say, initials, and then you have an error. Please input only two letters. Okay, so you have to click this one, and then if the user inputs 3, there, please input only 2 letters, there, right? So if you use the other data validation warning, if it has 3, oh, it has an option to continue. Please input only 2 letters, continue. Yes, uh, it allows. So that's why I do not recommend this one. Okay, so there. If no, it can be. It will be edited only for only 2 letters. Okay, so for this one, and then for the last one, let's discuss all of this, and then information. Let's try this one. For information, let's say you have 3, just input 2 letters. It allows the 3 letters. So you must be strict with that if you want to, if you want your data to be accurate. Users can input three numbers on that if you do not put a strict on that. So you just have to use stop. Okay, and then finally you can delete all of this data validation format by just clicking here, clear all. Okay, we'll be back to 0 from what you have input in there. Let's try this one. Okay, so clear all. Okay, so you can now input any value here, even letters. Okay, so that's it for now, and I hope you have learned from my tutorial about data validation. Thank you.